Try it like you create it. And today I'm working with this tool that I picked up at Ollies, and it's from EK Tools, and it's called the Curvy Cutter Spiral Maker. And you can take these spirals and turn them into flowers. So the thing that you get is this spiral shape. And if you look on the back, it has these little rubber feet. They are not magnetic from what I can tell. It doesn't feel very heavy, so I doubt that they're magnetic. And then I'm using just copy weight paper. It's actually, is it Astro Bright, I think. And then this is your little cutting tool. Now it comes with a protective back on it, so you have to take it out of this. Be careful because there is a blade right there. Can you see that? Let me focus in on that for you. So there's the blade, and you just want to be careful not to cut yourself. Now this tool, I'm looking at it here, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There's an arrow right there and a little indent. Okay, now this piece here has a little arrow on it, which to me means put the arrow with the arrow, right? But when I look at the picture of them putting the tool together, let's see, where is it here? It has here's the indented piece with the arrow pointing that way, and it looks like to me that it's not the blade piece out here. So let's try it with the blade on the inside. And this piece just kind of snaps right into place. So I'm going to put it into the indented piece like so. Nope, I am not. I am going to put the blade, I am going to put the blade to the outside and this into the inside, and I'll explain why, okay? Although, well, my thought was there's a track here, and so that made sense to me to put it like so. But anyway, okay, well, we're just going to give it a go. So it says to push down firmly on both the tool and the template. And so I'm just going to go around and around, and I'm kind of wondering if it would work with the blade on either side of that. So, you know, we're going to have to go in. Oh, this is moving. All right, little wonky, I have to say. It's a little wonky. All right, and it's stopping there. So, let's see. Did I get everything cut through? I may have missed some. So, yeah. How well did I do? Not fantastically great, I would say, on my first cut. I mean, it will cut. I think I just didn't give it enough pressure. All right, let's try it again. User error, right? Not necessarily them. So it looks like, I feel like I'm going to have to unwind this all the way to the end to take it off. Goodness. Scary working with a little blade, an exposed blade. All right, so if I put it in like that, slide it there. Okay, looks like it's going to work. Push down hard. Now this is what I was experiencing, is that this moves a little bit. So I need to be extra careful, and I'm pushing down. I am pushing down hard. And it's still moving a little bit. Okay. Let go of my paper. There. Okay, better luck this time. And now I need to cut off this piece. It doesn't really talk about what to do with that, but I'm going to cut it. And I don't know, do I need to even round it off? I mean, that seems to be what works. And then it says, oh, I didn't get all the way through down here. Don't know if that matters. But let's, all right, so you've got this kind of springy action here, if you want. go and try to cut into the center area here that I missed. All right, and let's compare it to this shape. So it is a different shape. It is a different size shape. So if I put the blade, I guess, on the outside or on the inside, there is a difference. All right, now, okay, I've got that off to the side, so I don't have to worry about the blade being out. Now it says to take a tweezer and to roll this up. So I'm going to take a tweezer and start rolling. I don't know if this is how y'all, did I just say y'all? I did. Is this how you make your flowers? I don't know. Not having the best of luck here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Once again, I think what we're dealing with here is user error. I'm going to take that off. And just roll this in my hand. It seems a whole lot easier to hold on to it. Oh, except my center's popping out. All right, we'll firm that up in a minute. And then it says to use some really firm glue to glue this down to this little piece that's the bottom. Okay, I'm okay with that. Well, that's unrolling on me. I don't know. I don't know. I want to tighten this center up. Kind of like the look of it more tighter. Okay. So if I glue that down, oh goodness golly. You'd think I've never made a flower before. So what kind of glue do you use to glue these together? Because I know my white glue, it was nice, but it's going to take a lot longer to dry than what's necessary here. I kind of want this to be looser on the outsides and not so tight, but I want my center tight. So can I lift this up and just tighten up this part? All right. Do I like the look of that? I don't know. My gosh, I want to fuss with this so much. I want the center of my flower to be nice and small. Like that. But I'm getting too tight on the outers. All right, let's hope for the best here. And what kind of glue am I going to use? All right, so I went ahead and used super glue gel, this, to hold it together. I don't know, does that look like, I guess it does look like what they have there as the example. So what do I think of it? Yeah, it worked. You're going to get two different shapes. I think that rolling it, you're probably going to experience a little bit of a learning curve, like I did there, even though I have rolled flowers before. I'm just damaging the edges here, trying to get that in the center because I want it in the center of my flower. I don't know. I'm so picky when it comes to craft stuff. So yeah, I will try it again and practice and see if I get any better at it. I would recommend keeping the packaging to store it because it's two pieces and you want the two pieces to work together, of course. So then also removing it here, I don't know, will it come off of the center here? I'm just really afraid of working with that. It does seem to be like a thinner track, so you should be able to snap it off, but I'm just going to unwind it to the other side and work with it from there, because it is an exposed blade, and I don't like worrying about that. So now I'm going to stick it to the outside edge and then cut another one and see if I do any better. So let me know, do you have this tool? Do you like this tool? Do you even bother with a tool like this? Do you just kind of cut your own spiral? I would tend to use my Cricut to cut something like this, but I guess having a tool in hand is a little bit quicker than having to set up a file and send it to your Cricut and then waiting for it to cut and then take it out and remove it from the mat. This is a faster process. I don't know about cutting through heavier cardstock. Probably harder to twirl and definitely harder to cut through because I am pushing really hard through this to get through this thin paper. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. I only paid $1, maybe $1.25 for the piece, so I'm okay with that. I don't know if I would spend a lot on this tool. Unless I had a lot of flowers to make, then this could add to shorten the process, I think. So let me know what you think. Do you have it? Do you want to try it? What are your thoughts on cutting out flowers using this kind of a tool? I'd love to hear about your comments. And thanks for staying to the end of the video. Make sure that you give this a like if you like this kind of thing. And I always share about reviewing products. I share craft tutorials and unboxing videos of craft products that I find. So yeah, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And if not, leave me a comment. Let me know what I'm doing wrong or what your thoughts are. And thanks for staying to the end of the video. If you give this if you subscribe to the channel, then you'll be notified every time that I make a video and the video goes up for you to access. So that helps me out a lot with my channel. And then, of course, the more subscribers, the more I am able to do this kind of video for you. So thanks for staying to the end, and until the next video, I'll see you then.